every once in a while, I'll go through Facebook Marketplace and I'll search free, and I'll just go and message all the free listings. People like to post stuff on there for free, like junk on curb, you know, lawnmowers, snow blowers, dinner tables, just all kinds of random stuff for free, right? And I'll message them and I'll ask anyways, like, hey, do you have any old video game stuff? I'm looking for Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation. 99 out of 100 times you're gonna get a hard no, but there's always that off chance that you might actually find somebody who has something. And that's what happened to me today. I found somebody who has something. This lady said her husband has a couple of PlayStation 2s and a couple of PlayStation 3s. They shot me some pictures and it looked like decent stuff, and they said that they actually have a bunch more too. I asked them how much they wanted for everything and they said $100. They're just trying to get rid of it. So I'm headed straight out there. I'm going to pick it up. Let's get it. Hello, hello.
Hey boss, how you doing?
Good, how you doing today?
Good.
That's what I like to hear, man.
You walk here?
No, I parked on that side. I didn't know which door to go to.
Yeah,
so
we didn't see anything. Alright, let's get you out of the ring.
So this is everything, huh?
Yeah. If you want to rifle through it, go for it. So this is the one that's just King's Field. I took out the ones that the games weren't in the cases.
Right,
So
you said
not
a
to
couple of them weren't in there. You said you had a backwards compatible PS3 as well?
Yeah, that's this one down here.
Oh, the Super Slim?
Yeah.
Oh, those aren't backwards compatible. They play PS1, but they don't play PS2.
Oh, I apologize.
Oh, you're fine. Then you got the PS2s down there.
Yep.
Controllers. I mean, everything looks like it's here.
Oh, yeah, there it is, because that's a 2-disc one, I think.
Right on. Well, I'll get you paid.
Oh, wow, alright, yeah.
20,
absolutely.
40, 60, 80, 100.
Wow. Do you take statues?
I mainly just do video games, but I'll take a look at them.
Yeah, man, I mean, I'll get rid of it, whatever you want. They're just up here. Statues like this. Like this Deadpool one. And then like...
Oh, okay. And then the God of War statue. Did you say you had some PS1 games as well?
Yeah, I think they were PS1. They're kind of all in here.
I think there was only 2.
Oh, should only be 2.
Oh, they're in the sleeve. Okay.
Yeah, I apologize. Most likely not the best care. Darkstone, which I think is PlayStation 1.
Yep.
These ones probably aren't. Oh, no.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh's PlayStation 1.
Another Yu-Gi-Oh. That's PlayStation 2.
That's PlayStation 2. So just those ones. But they're all in the box, all yours.
Sounds good to me.
And if you want the statues, I don't care. You could just take them.
Just take them? Well, hey, I can't say no to free, man.
I got a Bloodborne one, a Dark Souls 3 statue.
Love God of War. That's actually really cool. You're gonna get me into collecting statues. This is gonna be my start.
They've been in boxes, so if I'm not actively gonna
Display them.
display them and take care of them, I'm not gonna not give them to someone who will. If you want the statues,
Yeah.
Oh, I would love them. Yeah, that would be great.
I know a couple of them got damaged though. Not like the character broken, but like little swords they were holding. Like
Yeah.
need to
They
be
still
glued.
have them, they just need to be put back on.
I don't know if that makes you not interested in them.
No, I'd take a look for sure.
Alright.
I'd definitely be interested. These things are super cool.
Here's the Dark Souls 3 one.
Oh, wow.
He gets 2 scimitars.
One for each hand.
Yep. It's not broken. I thought it was broken.
Oh, they just need to be put back on.
Yeah, it comes apart. It's like a little...
Yeah. There you go.
This one might be broken though.
I'll have to squeeze that in there later.
You got
Figure out how that goes in there.
the Hunter from Bloodborne. Love the tattoos, man.
Hey, thanks, man. I want to get more, but a little bit out of my budget right now.
Oh, maybe it's not broken. Maybe it just slides in like that one did.
I would think it would
Yeah.
put, well, no, I bet you put
Oh, is that
hot
from
glue on.
Sekiro?
Yep.
That game was so hard. It was brutal. Did you beat it?
I I beat it with cheats.
Okay. I probably need to do the same. I haven't beat it.
I use Wiimote a lot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So those ones. What else did I want to get rid of?
So did these come with collector's editions, or did you buy these separate?
Yeah.
Collector's editions?
Collector's editions. The statue came with the day one of Dark Souls 3, but I don't have the disc, so
Okay.
I didn't put that game in there, unfortunately. The Final Fantasy 12, it did come with 5 little statues. You want those as well? It has all the judges.
Hey, if you're just looking to get rid of stuff, I'll take whatever you want to get rid of, man.
So I am missing one. I forgot Sam stole it.
Yes, your
But
sister.
it's 4 of the judges. They're boss enemies in the game. Little busts.
Those are sweet.
You want a giant blanket cover of the Soul of Cinder boss fight?
It's the,
Wow, that's cool. Yeah, that is really cool.
It's got a zipper on the bottom, and that's where you put the blankets in.
it's a king size. It's a comfort. It's a comforter cover.
Yep.
You put in about 20 different
It's
blankets.
the entire
to make it
boss room.
Super thick.
That is really cool.
I think that came with the edition I bought as well.
Some of the stuff that they throw in these collector's editions
It's
is
just so random.
so random, yeah.
What are you doing?
And it's
You want a hand?
Yeah.
probably. I'm sorry, man.
Oh no, you're good, dude.
And not to sound horrible, but like it's Japanese size. So what they think a king is. So I have literally had 13 comforters inside of this. I made a giant like 10-inch blanket. Oops, sorry. You can have that as well. And it comes with a giant thing and then only one pillowcase.
Yeah.
This is super soft too.
I don't know. You think that's worth $100?
I think that's more than $100.
Yeah, absolutely. Let me give you.
It's all right, man. You gave me 100. That's
No, I want to give you an extra 20, man. All those statues carry something, some value.
Appreciate it. You don't have to.
What else can I give them?
I think that's about it. Without
Yeah, I think all that's left are my strategy guys. Those are the things I love to collect.
Those will take you back.
Oh, I'll show you.
Ooh, I see Kingdom Hearts.
Here's Dark Souls 3. That came with that whole thing as well.
The only Souls game I've played was Demon Souls, and it was brutal.
It is so hard to find that strategy guide.
Brutal.
Here's Bloodborne. Lady Maria up on top. It's got all this stuff in there.
Love the artwork.
I know. X2.
X2 wasn't very good. X was pretty good though.
I liked the sphere grid kind of change up in 2, but the story was shit. Here's 10. It's full strategy guide. I'm totally geeking out right now.
Sekiro.
Oh yeah. I still couldn't beat it even with this. I tried so hard.
It's so hard.
The remake. It's just got a small one and it's mainly just like,
Black and white.
yeah.
Borderlands 2. Borderlands is really good.
Oh yeah.
Now that's up my alley. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Ooh. Oh yeah. It's damaged, as you can see. But it's got number 1 and then 2.
Gosh, that's so cool.
This is my little shtick that I like to collect. Got Destiny 2. This one I could get rid of. I don't really need it. You play Destiny 2?
I've never played Destiny.
Yeah.
It was too much online for me.
God.
I'm more of a single player kind of guy.
Yep. Oh my God.
Except Grand Theft Auto. I play Grand Theft Auto online.
Dark Souls Remastered. Titanfall. Oh my God, dude.
Legend of Dragoon.
This was a pretty penny.
That game was great. This is PlayStation 1.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
I have that game, it's just someone else is using it right now. Here's Dark Souls 2, Bioshock, and then World of Final Fantasy.
Bioshock is also really good.
Oh yeah. And then I have Vati Vidya's Soul Arts.
Oof. Looks hefty.
Vati Vidya is a YouTuber who's met Miyazaki multiple times because he's been so good at piecing together the lore of the game through dialogue in the game, descriptions of items and stuff. And he does competitions where he asks people to submit their own art based off of the games. Own storylines, different setups of all the games. And over the years, he's done 5 competitions, and it's like 20 people per competition. And I think right now he stands at 30 people he's gotten into From Software from this as a job.
Really?
Yep. And he did the
Just
Soul
because
Arts.
of the art.
And this is a collection of all the people that made it to From and all the stuff they made. It's just crazy.
What was his name?
Vati Vidya.
Vati Vidya on YouTube.
Yep.
I'll have to check him out.
He's very cool. I'm glad. Get
Well, I'm glad to take it.
out. Perfect.
And if you find anything else, just let me know. I'll make the trip.
Absolutely.
Do you need any help getting stuff
I should be
out
okay.
there?
Do
I
you
should be
collect
okay.
card games?
Video games is my thing.
Video games, gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I'm pretty
Well-
sure that's it there, boss.
Well, I definitely appreciate it.
Absolutely, man.
Thanks, Anthony.
We'll keep you in mind. Facebook?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
perfect.
yep. And you got my phone number as well.
Yeah, we do now.
Yep.
Excellent. So,
I'll get that.
I shop around a lot for strategy guides at like secondhand stores and stuff like that. Is there anything I should be looking for? If I find it, be like, hey, yo, man.
Just old video game stuff. I like
No.
the older stuff. Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation.
Gotcha.
The stuff I grew up on. And I'll keep an eye out for guidebooks. If I find anything, I'll
Absolutely.
shoot you a message on those.
Sweet.
I do a lot of thrift shopping, garage sailing, stuff
Yeah.
like that.
I feel good
There
getting this out of here.
And $120 in your pocket.
you go.
I feel like
That's
that's
better, better than a
I'm
shark
robbing
stick in the
you.
eye.
Well, I definitely appreciate it, Anthony.
Absolutely, sir. You have a good day.
Thanks. Take care. I appreciate the deal. Really quick before I get back to the house, just kind of want to go over this stuff. There's the blanket, which is pretty cool. I think I got that on camera, a good shot of that on camera. We got this really sweet Deadpool statue. Just put this off to the side here. We got a bunch of other statues. There's like Dark Souls, which is super cool. I got the swords in here too. We got God of War. I think this one was Bloodborne. Yeah, Bloodborne statue. We got Sekiro, Shadows Die Twice statue. Pretty cool stuff, pretty cool stuff. The swords are in here too. I just have to dig them out and put them on. But anyways, a bunch of games like Final Fantasy, Call of Duty. Let's see what else we got. Red Dead Redemption. Some solid PS2 stuff. Champions of Norath. Ooh. Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. I think these are both like 25 to 30 bucks a piece, something like that. Let's see, we've got Disgaea. What else do we got? Some more games down here. Prototype, Call of Duty, Demon Souls. Ooh, I think just the disc for Demon Souls is like 15 to 20 bucks. Nice. Way down bottom, we've got a super slim PlayStation 3. I don't want to dig too much. There's like a controller charger here for the PS3 stuff. Got some PS2 controllers. Whoops. There's a PS4 controller in here. Camo PS4 controller. We've got Grandia. Dang, that's a reproduction cover art. I need this one for the collection. That sucks. But I actually have a local homie who has one of these for sale, so I'm gonna sell this one and then pick up the one from him to offset that cost. I'm supposed to be meeting up with him sometime in the next couple days too to buy a bunch of stuff from him, which I'll be making a video on. So anyways, we got a couple PlayStation 2 Slims down here. We got a black one, and then underneath that is a silver one. If those don't work, I have lasers that I can replace to get it working. So anyways, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna lay everything out, start price charting some stuff, and yeah, I'll show you guys exactly what I got, how much it's worth. What is this? Warcraft. All right, let's get it. I got all this stuff laid out, and before I price chart it and go over it, I just want to hook up the systems and make sure that they work. So let's do that. I got the PlayStation 3 Super Slim hooked up. We're going to power it on, check how many gigs it is, and then test Demon Souls and make sure that it works. So let's do that. All right, so it powers on. That's a good sign. Let's check how many gigs it is. And it is, ooh, it's a 250 gig. Not bad, not bad. All right, so now we're gonna go back. We're gonna pop Demon Souls in, and we're gonna see if it works. Make sure it reads discs. Disc is kind of dirty. Could use a good wipe down. Could use a little resurfacing too. I see some light scratches, but anyways, I bet it still reads. So let's see, does it pop up? Oh, it popped up. All right, so it looks like it's working. Powered on, reads discs, all that good stuff. So pretty happy with that. We're gonna hook up a PlayStation 2 Slim and make sure that those work. I got the black PlayStation 2 Slim hooked up, and I just want to test it. But before I do, I just want to say that I spent an hour taking this thing apart and cleaning it up. It had a whole bunch of sticky stuff on here, so every time I pressed the eject button, it would stay stuck down and it wouldn't close. So I had to take that apart and clean everything. And the controller actually rattled, so I had to take that apart and fix that as well. But anyways, we're gonna power it on, make sure that it works. Ooh, at least it powers on. If it doesn't read discs, then I have replacement lasers that I can use. So we're gonna be testing Budokai 2. One of my favorite Dragon Ball Z games. This one's kind of like a board game. Not as good as Budokai 3, but still a really solid title. It's a little scratched up, could use a resurfacing, but should still play. Oh, there we go. And does it read discs? Ooh. So far, so good. Well, all right. It looks like it's working to me. PS2 Slim works. There's also a silver PlayStation 2 Slim out here. The silver PlayStation 2 Slim doesn't have a matching controller, unfortunately, but I'm pretty sure I have a spare one. Yeah, I do. I have a spare one, so I'll be taking my spare one and testing that with it. But anyways, let's hook up the silver PlayStation 2 Slim and see if that works. I got the silver PlayStation 2 Slim hooked up. We're just going to power it on and test it, make sure that it works. I did notice that this is one of the models that plugs directly in. It has the internal power supply. It doesn't use this middle piece here. And I like these models a lot. I think they're really cool. So anyways, let's power it on, make sure that it turns on. Got a green light, so that's a good sign. Ooh, power's on. And we're gonna test Ys, the Ark of Nepishtim. I'm a huge fan of the Ys series. I absolutely love RPGs, and these open realm hack and slashes are awesome. This is one of the first Ys games that I ever, actually this is the first Ys game that I ever played. I remember getting the elemental swords, and the very first time I played through this game, I saved at the final boss. And I actually kind of screwed myself, because when you're going through that final dungeon, you just get loads and loads of money, and you're supposed to backtrack before you fight the final boss. And you're supposed to go to this little town and buy like the most expensive and powerful weapons in the entire game. And then you're supposed to go into the boss fight with those. And I didn't do that. And once you save at that final boss fight, you can't go back. So I actually had to play through the entire game again and then go into the boss fight with those. But anyways, this game is also on PSP. I do own it for PSP, but we're going to test it out. This is like one of my favorite games of all time right here. Ooh, looks like it's reading discs. Oh man, that brings back memories just seeing this home screen. I really wish that they would do a PS4 reboot for this game like they did with Memories of Celceta for Vita. They re-released that on the PS4 with trophies. Unfortunately, they share the same trophy list, which was really disappointing because I wanted to go through and platinum it a second time, but I wish they would go through and do the Ark of Nepishtim. Absolutely love this game. I actually have an acrylic display case for it because it is pretty expensive, but it is also on PSP. I never played the PSP version, so I don't know if there's any differences between the two, but I had to have it because it's like my favorite Ys title, next to, if I can find it here, Memories of Celceta, which is also on PS4. Right up here. Anyways, looks like the PlayStation 2 Slim is working. We're gonna go ahead and price chart everything and go over it. Let's get it. Before we get into the recap, I just want to pick a game to give away, so let's go ahead and do that. We've got quite a bit to pick from here. I'm trying to give away more retro stuff, so I don't want to give away like PS4 and Xbox One games. How about this really cool steelbook, Final Fantasy? I've actually already got this one in my collection. The condition's not perfect. It has a couple little dings, but it is complete. Yeah, it has the manual and both discs, so let's go ahead and give this away. If you guys have been watching my recent videos, you know that I've been giving games away, and this video is no exception, so I'm giving away the steelbook copy for Final Fantasy on PlayStation 2. All you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, so smash the little subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram, because if you win, we're going to have to coordinate shipping for this thing somehow. And then drop a comment down below what your favorite Final Fantasy game is for any system. Let's get into the recap. I've got all this stuff laid out. I tested the systems, price charted most of it, and I just really quick want to show you guys exactly what I got. So we've got the 250 gig Super Slim PlayStation 3. The Super Slim is my favorite model. I actually had the backwards compatible model and it burnt out on me 3 times. And that third time I kicked it to the curb and just got a Super Slim. Never had any issues with my personal Super Slim. Got some pretty common games here. Solid titles like Call of Duty, Red Dead Redemption, Resident Evil, BioShock. Absolutely love BioShock. And then the most expensive of the PS3 games, Demon's Souls. It's disc only, but disc only is still like, I don't know, 15 to 20 bucks on eBay. Price charting has it at like 17. Then we got multiple PlayStation 2 Slim consoles. We got a black one and a silver one. The black one did have a matching controller, but it was rattling, so I had to take it apart and fix it. And then the silver one didn't have a matching controller, but I had a spare handy. I did have to take apart the black PS2 Slim. The eject button was really sticky, so I had to take that whole thing apart and clean it with isopropyl alcohol. Then we got some pretty solid titles. Unfortunately, Grandia and Dark Cloud have reprinted cover arts, which really sucks because I wanted Grandia for the collection. But even loose, I think Grandia is like 25 bucks. I do have a local friend who I'm going to be buying a bunch of stuff from in the next couple days. And he actually has a copy of Grandia that I'll be picking up from him. So I'm excited to get that. And you know I'll be making a video on that as well. So stay tuned for that. I am giving away the Final Fantasy, as everybody already seen. So make sure you drop that comment. Couple solid titles here. We got Champions of Norath and Midnight Club Dub Edition Remix, which is probably my favorite racing game. I put so many hours into this back in the day. Really great hip-hop soundtrack on that. We've got Kingsfield, which was surprisingly expensive loose. I think price charting has it at like loose $60+, which kind of blew my mind. I have this in my collection already, but mine's missing the manual, unfortunately. Then we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Duelist of Roses, which is like 20+. We've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories for PS1, which is like 15 bucks loose. Darkstone with a manual, which isn't very valuable. God of War 2, solid title, but not very valuable. We do have a camo Xbox One controller and a camo PS4 controller. I didn't put these into price charting just because I didn't test them. A lot of times these have like stick drift, and the Xbox One controller is actually missing the battery cover, so I'll have to order one of those. Couple of PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One game. We've got Destiny, which is super cheap, hard to get rid of. Gonna have to bundle that with the console when I sell it. Titanfall, which I never played, but looks really, really good. And then The Witcher, Wild Hunt. I enjoyed the hell out of this game. I actually went through and got the Platinum Trophy, and I did the DLC as well. The hardest part about this game was the card game Gwent. I don't know if you guys have played it or not, but picking that up was tough, and there's missable cards, so I had to follow a guide for that. And I didn't price any of the statues, just because I'm not really familiar with them, but I did look up sold comps, and they carry some decent value. Like I saw the God of War one selling for over $100, and that's actually from the collector's edition. So the price charting value I'm about to show you is super conservative, just because I didn't add the Deadpool statue, the blankets, or any of these statues into the price charting total. Plus there's some lower value games that didn't get added. But the price charting value for that stuff comes to $460.28. The best stuff here is going to be the PlayStation 3 Super Slim at $85. I'll bundle the games with it and probably get 100 or 120 out of it. We got the PlayStation 2 Slim and the silver PlayStation 2 Slim at $75 and $100. Again, I'll bundle a bunch of common games with it and get a little bit more out of it than the price charting value. Demon's Souls at $17 loose. Grandia 3 at $25 loose. We've got Champions of Norath 28 complete. We got Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition Remix. I couldn't find the greatest hits version on price charting, but I assume there's not too much of a price difference there, so $22 on that. Kingsfield Ancient City, $68 loose on price charting. Like, what? How is that game $68 loose? I don't get it. Anyways, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories comes to 25 loose. Again, Duelist Roses 15 loose. So just the game stuff that I price charted was $460. Plus we've got all the statues and the other common games that I'll bundle. So it was supposed to be $100 for everything, but he started pulling out all the statues and he just wanted to get rid of them. He was trying to just give them to me, and I was like, man, I'll give you 20 bucks. Just take the 20 bucks. So should make out pretty good on those as well. The God of War one is super cool. I love God of War, so I'm kind of tempted to hold on to that one, but I really don't want to go down the statue collecting rabbit hole, so I'll probably end up selling it. But yeah, not bad for 120 bucks. If I had to guess, I would say there's around $400 profit there after everything. Of course, it was a fair bit of work. I'm going to have to go through and resurface all the discs. I'm going to have to thoroughly test everything, list everything, pack and ship everything, pay the fees, pay the shipping costs, all that good stuff. But not bad, not bad. That's going to be it for this video, guys. As always, thank you for watching, thank you for subscribing, and on to the next.